Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing all of the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for us to be using inside of our Zombies game mode. So if you're new around here and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, boy, you're in the right spot. Make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself. As well, down below in the description, you will find the link for my streams. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to custom zombie maps and have a ton of fun over there. So in today's review video, we're going to be diving into an AR that I have been leveling and working on my camel grind, and this one definitely surprised me. So hopefully by the end of today's video, you have a really good feel for how this AR performs inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And at the end of the video, after I exfil, you should be able to make up your mind on whether or not this is going to be a viable option for you to be running in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So what are we going to be looking at today? Today we're going to be looking at the assault rifle, the AK-74. We're going to be taking this to max damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So without further ado, let's dive in and see how the AK-74 performs inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate that. Now in today's review video, we're going to be having a look at the assault rifle, the AK-74. As when I was using this weapon to grind out my camos, I was really impressed with the damage. So let's get to it and show you guys just how viable this weapon can be. Now when I spawn in, I always come over here and do the vending machine Easter egg to see what I can get out of it. And we got 100 essence out of there to start off the match, so definitely not too bad. Now I noticed like right away we were doing 147 critical damage, right off the hop. So I was definitely impressed. We pushed through a few rounds here to see how it's doing on round 3, and you can see we're still, just white rarity. We haven't increased the damage output at all on this assault rifle, and I was definitely seeing, some impressive damage. The other one I like to do is come up here for a side Easter egg and explode the zombie head on top of the church and make it rain zombies. Because doing this Easter egg will provide you with a bunch of extra loot. You could get essence, salvage, and things like that. But the major reason why I run this is because it drops a green tool almost every time for me, which saves me a bunch of salvage on working my way up towards legendary. And as we all know, playing Black Ops 6 Zombies, getting to legendary costs just an arm and a leg in salvage. So any way I can to help get me some extra salvage is definitely awesome. And then just by going to green rarity on this assault rifle, we were at 220 close range critical damage and about 213 at range. So definitely an impressive improvement in the damage output. And we only put a tool on it, just the green tool. So I was like, okay, holy smokes, this could be really good. The ammo you can get, I believe, is up to 60 in a magazine with extended mag 2, which would pack a punch to 120, which is definitely a good amount. I'm running extended mag 1, and we have 30, which pack a punch, it turns into 60 rounds in your magazine. And it does have a little bit of a recoil to the build that I'm using today. Don't worry, I definitely have the build and the camo that I'm running on the weapon today in the video, so you guys will know. But we had managed to accumulate enough salvage to upgrade our assault rifle to blue rarity, and I wanted to see what kind of damage output we were getting on a critical shot, and we were darn near 300 critical damage just by going to blue. 294, I think that was about the maximum damage output I saw on a critical shot. But I mean, at 294 critical damage, this is something that you can run well past round 10. And I wasn't even pack-a-punch, so that's definitely awesome to see, especially if you're new to Black Ops 6 Zombies, new to round-based zombies. This is definitely a weapon that you can use. We pushed through the rounds a little bit more. Here we are on round 8. Again, just blue rarity, nothing else on the weapon at all. And holy smokes, like we just cleared out that round with absolutely not much of a struggle. I just rounded them all up and then backed up a little bit so they would come at me in a line and just mowed them all down fairly easy peasy as far as taking out the horde was. That was definitely awesome to see. So now it's time to take it to Pack-a-Punch with blue and see just what kind of a damage output we're looking at now that we've just thrown Pack-a-Punch on here. Now we push through the rounds again on round 9. Pack 1 with blue. How does it handle? We're seeing 568 on the critical damage, and like, that was amazing. We took out so many zombies right there, like just absolutely melted absolutely everything. I mean, that was the entire round. So I was really impressed with this. Like, we're Pack 1 blue, and we just took out all of the zombies in round 9 without a problem. Now, this is my spot I've been coming to deal with the vermin on Liberty Falls, as I find it just puts them in a nice location. They all kind of come at you from just this direction, which is really nice. Now, I did want to see how this was going to perform against the Manglers. As you climb up through the rounds, the amount of Manglers that are on the map shooting their cannon shots at you is a lot. And if you aren't being careful with your plates, the cannon shots can take you down. So I was definitely interested to see how this assault rifle was going to be handling the Manglers, because, you know, if we can get rid of those fairly quick, then it's definitely going to be a viable option. And, you know, being able to focus in fire and be able to eliminate the Manglers in a hurry is definitely something that is going to help on, especially on Liberty Falls, as there's just so many Manglers as you climb up through the rounds. So we had our first one here, and I was really intrigued to see how this was going to work. Man, I hate it when I miss a power-up. I almost got that one. So close. But, I mean, right here I was like, oh, okay, hold on. We just evaporated that Mangler. Like, he had no chance. We have no ammo mod. We are blue rarity, and we're Pack 1 on round 11, and just, like, instant deleted that Mangler. That was awesome to see. That was definitely awesome to see. So we had accumulated some more salvage throughout the rounds, and it was time to take this to Epic, being Pack 1. And now I was really kind of intrigued to see what kind of damage output are we going to see on the critical headshots. And I'm seeing like 850. Like, holy smokes, this just absolutely destroys. I was really impressed. I was not expecting to see the damage output climb as much as it did with each upgrade we're doing to the weapon. I was really impressed. Like, we're almost at 1,000 on a critical damage on round 12, being Pack 1 with Epic. Like, that is truly awesome damage output. Truly awesome damage output. Again, another Mangler, a bunch of zombies in the way, no issue. Just focus in fire on the Mangler and you should be able to just completely destroy them. This was just something I was really enjoying. I enjoy using assault rifles and SMGs. Those typically are my favorite two weapons classes to be using when I run Call of Duty Zombies. Let me know what classes are your favorite to be running when you play Call of Duty Zombies. I do know that some of the pistols can be very viable as well, just because, you know, you've got that extra movement speed. You can haul ass as you're moving around using a pistol. But for me, it's definitely assaults, and SMGs are my personal favorites for zombies. But I mean, we took out all of round 13 right there at Pack 1 Epic. Like, I couldn't believe the damage output I was seeing this. So it was time to push on through, increase the damage output one more time, take it to Pack 2 now with Epic. And holy, I didn't even see what kind of critical damage we were getting right there, but we just mowed them down. Like 1,200, 1,700, 1,764 critical damage at Pack 2 Epic. Holy. This is definitely going to be a viable weapon for us to be running inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Like, wow, I was really impressed. And I think we all have turned into green salvage junkies. And we will not let salvage lay. We must go and pick it up. So how does it handle, you know, a Mega Abomination? At Pack 2 Epic at round 15. Not much of an issue. The zombies are definitely something I was unconcerned with, like, at all. I was definitely not worried about the zombies. Now, you can see that Mega Abomination, just like, holy smokes, we got rid of that so fast. Now, the build I have, obviously, is not going to be the final build, as I'm still leveling this weapon and is not completely I don't have all the attachments completely unlocked. So the build I have for you today is the one that I used for the video. Of course, I'd love to see some suggestions down in the comment section so that we can have an amazing build on this weapon for us all to be using. If you've managed to max it out and you've got a build, let's share that so we can all have an awesome build for this, as I wasn't able to finish it. And I'd love to find out who is a zombie bowling beast in the comment section, because I have yet to hit 300. But holy the loot. I was really impressed. This one took a long time for my brain to comprehend that it was okay to pick up this for the video, as I was at the point where we were going to be going to Legendary before I took it to PAP 3. So it took a minute to, you know, comprehend that. Definitely make sure when you're playing Liberty Falls you open up the safe. If you're looking for how to do that, I have a guide for that down below in the description with all the Liberty Falls side Easter eggs and the Liberty Falls main quest Easter egg guide as well. So I got you covered for everything Liberty Falls. If you're looking for that, it'll be down in the description. But you definitely want to use the safe keys and get in there and check the safety deposit boxes. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Now, I do have a recommendation for the safety deposit boxes and the loot keys. Typically, you'd want to wait until the higher rounds when your elites are going to start dropping you those epic and a legendary safety deposit box keys, so you can get some actually better loot inside of there. So definitely that's something I would recommend doing, is wait. Typically, I won't go in when I'm playing, you know, not for recording, but by myself. I'm not going to pick up a key unless it's epic or legendary. There's just not much point. I have gotten a ray gun inside of there. I have gotten perks inside of there, and I have gotten self revives out of the safety deposit boxes. I have not got the wonder weapon for the map, like the jet gun, out of the safety deposit boxes, but I have got a ray gun. So I'm thinking that you probably can get a jet gun out of the safety deposit boxes, which would mean, you know, definitely you'd want to save for epic or legendary in that case if we're going to be able to get a jet gun out of there. That would be awesome. So let me know if you've got a jet gun out of the safety deposit boxes, as I have yet to get that. So there's an epic key. I went and picked that up. And at this point, it was time to take this to max damage output and see just what kind of damage we're looking at with the AK-74 at maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. It had been, you know, very, very, very impressive up to this point. So I was kind of eager to see what it was going to be like, what kind of damage numbers we were looking at. And we're at 4,000, almost 5,000 damage output. Holy smokes, on a critical shot, this is definitely a viable weapon. I was impressed, like thoroughly impressed with that. That is astronomically high damage output for an assault rifle inside of this game. I was definitely feeling really confident seeing those damage output numbers on screen. Like, that was definitely awesome to see for sure. So, I mean, what are we at? 4,600, I think it said 44 was our damage we were getting on a critical shot there, which was awesome to see. I mean, we're on round 23, so the zombies are definitely not weak. They're pretty strong at this point. They're moving pretty quick, and yeah, I was not having much of a struggle at all dealing with them. There's another Mangler right there, just burst firing him, and he's gone. Like, holy smokes, this is definitely impressive. I'd also love to hear from you guys in the comment section what weapons that you have found inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies that are just incredibly strong for you and have been doing, you know, just amazing for you as far as dealing with elites and manglers and amalgams and whatever else, you know, big things can happen. Now, I was determined to get a 300 score on bowling, so we went back in here, but I mean, I failed badly. I think the highest score I've been able to get so far on zombie bowling, but I gotta say, before I tell you that, this is one of the best side Easter eggs. So cool. And you can do it up to 3 times in a match, which is amazing. So cool. But yeah, the highest I've ever gotten was 220. I got 140 there. Man, I tell you, I don't know what it is with my luck with this zombie bowling, but I'm definitely not a professional zombie bowler. That is facts. So now we're on to round 30. As that bowling happened, well, I was trying to get to my exfil on round 26. So I figured, you know what, let's show you how this handles round 30. We're max damage output. I went and put on the Shadow Rift ammo mod on my weapon just to kind of play around with it, as it's one of the new ones. So I wanted to see and, you know, get some footage of it so you guys can see how it works. It's pretty cool how it will launch zombies up in the air and then drop them down on the ground at terminal velocity. It's honestly pretty funny to watch, but really cool ammo mod for sure. But I mean, look at the damage output we're doing. Like, this is round 30 using an assault rifle. No wonder weapons, no nothing. The only, you know, I did buy Deadshot, so we got a little bit extra critical damage there. We're pushing now 6,000 on critical shots. Like, what? 6,000 damage? Like, this is definitely something that you can knock out a ton of zombies with. You can deal with your Manglers on Liberty Falls without much of a problem. The Mega Abominations aren't really much of an issue at all. If you can get in the critical shots when his mouth is open, you'll be able to melt through them without much issue. Definitely something I would recommend. I was feeling incredibly confident and just really enjoying using this weapon today for this run. So definitely something that I would recommend that you all go and give a shot to, and let me know how it performs for you inside of your zombies game mode down in the comment section below. But I mean, as we finish off round 30, you can definitely see the damage output. So that's the last zombie we had on round 30. The only thing left to do was to show you how to exfil inside of Liberty Falls, guaranteed every single time, so that you're not going to, you know, fail an exfil, and you can get out and bank that extra XP that you get for a successful exfil. So what I always do is, because I exfil on our higher rounds, the exfil is going to be on top of the bank. I make sure this zip line is open so that I can get here nice and quickly after calling in the exfil, and then I make my way over to the green smoke and I pop my chopper gunner, which basically guarantees you're going to be able to complete this exfil without any problems at all, really. I mean, I have yet to fail using a chopper gunner at the exfil. The other thing I've used at an exfil that helps, that I've yet to fail with as well, is using a mutant injection. So if you turn yourself into a mangler, you should be able to take out absolutely everything at the exfil before that chopper comes in, and you shouldn't have much problems with that. But I'm, you know, my tried and true method that I've been using for Black Ops 6 Zombies is the chopper gunner. I mean, you can see why. Just makes easy work of the exfil. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate that. If you liked the video and it helped you out, then let's leave a like on the video as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos, as that is the best way to get in for our next Black Ops 6 Vault Edition giveaway that happens as a thank you for just the unbelievable support on the channel over the past year. It's going to happen when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. Now, as always, in all of my videos, like I always do, this is the build that I was running on the AK-74 today. And after that, we will show you the camo that I was running on this weapon today. But other than that, that is about it. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to putting together the Terminus main quest guide and Terminus side Easter eggs guides for you as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one.